Hey guys, Sensei Jason from Shonryu.ca. I want to talk to you today about jump kick. Okay, so there's a couple of katas in our style where we execute a jump kick, and there's kind of a broad variety of interpretations about how to do a jump kick, what's it for, what's it not for, and there's a vast array of ways to execute a jump kick, and of course a lot of that has to do with your physicality, okay, your training, your leg training, how strong you are in your legs and your core. A lot of that's going to have a big influence on how you execute a jump kick. So in today's video, I want to talk about the jump kick that we do in a kata called Chinto, and I just want to give you guys sort of a broad overview of the kick itself and some of the do's and don'ts around performing a jump kick as it relates to the Chinto kata. So stick around, we're going to go through it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Chinto. You may or may not do this kata in your style of karate. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we're going to talk about it as it relates to Chinto, but certainly the information in this video can apply to anybody who's doing any sort of jump kick in a kata, or if they're working on it for sparring or doing a kumite, whatever. So anyways, in Chinto, you do a sequence of moves and then you sort of end up in this position right here. And the next move from here is to actually execute a jump kick, okay? So let's just talk a little bit about your stance and what you should be doing before you even do the jump kick, okay? So you end up in your stance here. You're in a Nikuashi stance, okay? It's really important here to make sure that your pelvis is not tilted downwards like this. You see, this is a very common thing that you'll see in a lot of karate practitioners, and I talked about this actually in one of my previous videos as it relates to Jigutai stance, where people have this tendency to sort of stick their butt out a little bit too much and lean forward, okay? That's a bit of a no-no, okay? When you're in Shinto and in any other kata that has this stance, or Jigutai for that matter, you need to make sure that your pelvis is tilted so that it's more on plane with the ground, okay? And you need to remove the weight from your front foot, okay? It's really important. When you're doing a Nikuashi stance, one of the fundamentals things that we talk about is at any moment, you should be able to lift that foot. Okay, all the weight should be on the back foot, and I know what you're going to say. You're going to be like, "Oh, it hurts. It's painful. My leg is burning." Of course it is. Okay, you need to train your legs so that when you're sitting in any stance, you need to train to be able to take the burn and stay down anyways for as long as possible. Okay, sacrificing good stance in the sake of having a relaxation moment here with poor technique is not worth the investment. Cool, so you've got that worked out. You've got a good Nikuashi stance where your pelvis is more on plane with the ground, and you're ready to do your jump kick. This is where core strength, and I talk about this in almost every video because it's so crucial. Core strength and leg strength are everything, okay? I have a feeling, okay, when I'm doing my Nikuashi stance, I have a feeling now that my butt is not flared out, I'm not leaning forward, I engage my abs to straighten out my pelvis. I now feel that my entire lower body is engaged and I'm in control. That's what you want to have before you execute your jump kick. Your entire body, including your abs, want to be ready to go. They're not ready to go if you're shooting your butt out and you're leaning forward. Really important distinction, okay? So you're doing your Chinto, or getting ready for your jump kick and whatever it is you're doing, and you're in this position, okay? I feel here that my abs and my thigh are linked together and ready to go. And because of that, I can now use my knee. I can use my abs, I contract my abdominal muscles, and I throw my knee up, and that gives me a lot of momentum. Really important and key distinction, okay? The way to get momentum in doing a jump kick is you have to use your legs, okay? There's mass here. A lot of mass is the largest muscle in the body. A lot of mass here. You need to use it to your advantage to get airborne, okay? And another really important thing to consider when you're doing a jump kick in Chinto, specifically in Chinto, is it's not about going up. It's not about height, okay? It's about distance, okay? Your target is out there, so it's more about distance, not height, okay? So you're down here, you're in your stance, You have to use your thigh. You have to use your thigh to throw your body. Use that mass to throw you up in the air in a forward direction, not just straight up, okay? So you're here. That's what you want. You want to use your body weight to basically hurl your body forward. Okay, so what is it all going to look like when you tie all of those pieces together? Well, it's going to look like this. Shinto. Thanks for coming and checking out the video. Come on over to the website, shonru.ca. Check out, we got tons of video, tons of content, a great blog article. You can check it out. Please leave your comments and questions on any of our videos. We'd love to hear from you guys. And if you happen to be in the Oshawa area, come on, check out the dojo, introduce yourself to some of the senseis. We'd love to meet you guys. And until next time, Sensei Jason Pennell, shonru.ca.